What if the way you speak to your child today could heal something your grandmother never had the words for? What if the gentleness you offer now could rewrite a story that's been passed down for generations? Not with blame, but with love. Welcome to Seeds of Tomorrow. Let's talk about something deep, something brave. Breaking generational patterns with love, not shame. Chapter 1. What are generational patterns? Generational patterns are like emotional hand-me-downs. They're not always visible, but they shape how we speak, react, and relate. Imagine this. Your mother was raised in a home where emotions were too much, so she learned to stay quiet. She passed that silence to you, not because she wanted to hurt you, but because it was all she knew. Now you find yourself telling your child, "Stop crying. It's not a big deal." And suddenly, you hear your mother's voice in your own. That's a generational pattern. It's not about blame, it's about awareness. These patterns can show up as yelling when stressed, avoiding emotional conversations, using shame as discipline, expecting perfection, suppressing vulnerability. The good news? Patterns are not permanent, they're just familiar. And familiarity can be rewritten with intention, compassion, and a little bit of courage. Chapter 2. Why shame doesn't heal. It hurts. Let's get real. Shame is sneaky. It disguises itself as discipline, as tough love, as tradition. But here's the truth. Shame doesn't teach. It shuts down. It doesn't build character. It builds fear. When we shame our children, "Why can't you be more like your brother?" Or, "You're embarrassing me." We're not guiding them. We're disconnecting from them. And when we shame ourselves, "I'm a terrible parent," or "I'm just like my dad and I hate it," we freeze. We stop growing. We get stuck in guilt. Healing happens when we replace shame with curiosity. Instead of, "I'm failing," try, "What am I repeating? And why?" Instead of, "My parents ruined me," try, "They did what they could. Now I choose differently." Love is not soft, it's strong. It's the only force powerful enough to break cycles without breaking people. Chapter 3. How children help us break the cycle. Children are emotional mirrors. They reflect our tone, our habits, our nervous system. Ever notice how your child starts yelling when you're overwhelmed? Or how they shut down when you're distracted? They're not trying to push your buttons, they're absorbing your blueprint. But here's the magic. Children also invite us to change. They ask questions that make us pause. "Why do you always look at your phone when I talk? Why do you get mad when I cry?" Oof. That's not manipulation. That's a mirror. And every time you respond with softness, every time you say, "I'm sorry, I want to do better," you're rewriting the script. You're not just teaching your child. You're healing your own inner child. That's the beauty of conscious parenting. It's not just about raising them. It's about raising yourself. Chapter 4. Practical tools for breaking the cycle. Let's get into the toolbox. Here are simple, psychology-backed strategies that actually work. 1. Name the pattern. Awareness is step 1. Say it out loud. "I tend to shut down when emotions get big." Naming it makes it less scary and more changeable. 2. Pause before reacting. Your nervous system needs a buffer. Try this. 3 deep breaths. Put your hand on your heart. Say, "I'm safe. I can choose." This tiny pause creates space for a new response. 3. Use gentle language. Words shape identity. Instead of, "You're being dramatic," try, "I see you're feeling a lot right now. I'm here." Gentle doesn't mean permissive. It means respectful. 4. Repair after rupture. You will mess up. That's human. What matters is the repair. Say, "I yelled. I'm sorry. You didn't deserve that. I'm learning too. This models accountability and emotional safety. 5. Create new rituals. Replace old habits with new ones. Bedtime affirmations. Weekly feelings check-in. Gratitude jars. Story time with emotional themes. These rituals build connection and emotional literacy. Chapter 5. Reparenting yourself along the way. Here's the tender truth. You're not just parenting your child. You're reparenting the child inside you. The one who was told to toughen up. The one who never got comfort after crying. The one who learned to hide feelings to stay safe. Every time you offer your child what you never received, a hug after a meltdown, a calm voice during chaos, a space to feel without judgment, you're healing yourself. Reparenting means giving yourself permission to feel, speaking to yourself with kindness, creating boundaries that protect your peace, celebrating progress, not perfection. It's not selfish, it's sacred, because healed parents raise whole children. Chapter 6. The role of humor and humanity. Let's lighten the mood for a moment. Parenting is messy. You'll bribe your kid with cookies. You'll hide in the bathroom just to breathe. You'll say, "I swear," if you ask me one more question. And then they do. And that's okay. Breaking patterns doesn't mean becoming a saint. It means becoming real. Laugh at the chaos. Cry when you need to. Apologize when you mess up. Celebrate the tiny wins, like surviving bedtime without a meltdown. Children don't need perfect parents. They need present ones who show up, mess up, and keep trying. Humor is healing. It reminds us we're human, and that's enough. Chapter 7. What love looks like in action. Love is not just affection, it's attention, it's consistency, it's showing up, even when you're tired, triggered, or unsure. Love looks like listening without fixing, holding space for big emotions, saying "I'm here" when they push you away, teaching boundaries with kindness, letting them be messy, loud, and real. Love is not loud, it's steady. It's the quiet voice that says, "You're safe, you're seen, you're loved." That kind of love breaks cycles, it builds trust, it creates a new legacy. Final chapter. You are the cycle breaker. If you've read this far, take a breath. You're doing the work. You're the one who said, "It stops with me." You're choosing softness over shame, presence over perfection, healing over hiding. And that makes you powerful. So keep going, keep breathing, keep loving. You're not just raising a child, you're raising a new story. Thank you for being here. If this message resonated with you, don't forget to subscribe to Seeds of Tomorrow for more gentle parenting wisdom, emotional healing tools, and soulful reflections. Together, we're rewriting the future, one loving moment at a time. See you in the next video.